Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Tiny English. We are so happy you've decided to spend some time with us today.
Hi guys, it's wonderful to see you all. Today, we're going to talk about a fear that is super common, not just for language learners, but for almost everyone. The fear of public speaking.
That's right. Just the thought of standing in front of a group of people and speaking can be really scary. Your heart starts beating faster, your hands get sweaty. We've all been there.
So, in today's Chill Learning episode, we're going to have a supportive chat about how to overcome this fear. We'll share some simple, gentle strategies to help you feel more calm and confident when you need to speak in front of others.
Our goal is to show you that public speaking is a skill you can learn, not a talent you are born with. And, of course, we'll teach you some useful English words and phrases to talk about this topic.
Before we dive into our main conversation, let's quickly preview a few key words that will be very helpful for today's discussion. Knowing these will help you follow along.
First, we have the word anxiety. Anxiety is a feeling of worry, nervousness, or unease about something with an uncertain outcome. It's that nervous feeling you get before speaking.
Next is the word confidence. Confidence is the belief in your own ability to succeed. We want to help you build your speaking confidence.
Then we have the word preparation. Preparation is the process of getting ready for something. Good preparation is the secret weapon against anxiety.
Another great word is audience. The audience is the group of people who are listening to you speak.
And finally, the phrase to engage. To engage your audience means to connect with them and keep their interest.
Let's do a quick recap. Anxiety, confidence, preparation, audience, and to engage. All set? Wonderful.
All right, take a deep breath and let's talk about how we can face this common fear together.
Okay, May, let's start by talking about why public speaking is so scary. I have a presentation at work next week, and just thinking about it gives me anxiety. My biggest fear is that I will stand up there and completely forget what I want to say.
The fear of going blank, that is such a common fear. I think for many of us, it comes from a fear of being judged. We worry about what the audience will think of us. What if they think I'm boring? What if they think my English isn't good enough?
Exactly. It feels like you're under a microscope, and every little mistake will be noticed. And the physical feelings of anxiety are so real. The fast heartbeat, the shaky voice, it can feel like you're in actual danger.
It can. Our brains sometimes can't tell the difference between a real threat, like a tiger, and a perceived threat, like giving a speech. But the first step to overcoming this fear is to acknowledge that it's normal. It's okay to be nervous. Even the most experienced speakers feel some nerves.
Really? I always thought confident speakers just didn't feel any fear.
Not at all. The difference is that they have learned how to manage their nerves and use that energy in a positive way. They don't let the fear control them. And the number one tool they use to do that is excellent preparation.
Preparation. I know it's important, but what does good preparation actually look like?
It's more than just knowing your topic. It's about knowing your material so well that you could talk about it even if you lost your notes. It's about structuring your speech in a way that is easy to remember.
So, how can I structure my speech to make it easier to remember, especially when I'm feeling nervous?
A great tip is to structure your speech around 3 main points. It's much easier to remember 3 key ideas than 20 different details. And you can start each point with a clear signpost, like, first, I'd like to talk about, then, second, let's look at, and finally, I want to discuss. This structure helps both you and your audience follow along.
3 main points. I can definitely remember 3 things. That already makes it feel less overwhelming. This kind of preparation is key to building confidence.
Exactly. Good preparation is the foundation. But even with the best preparation, you might still feel that anxiety right before you speak. That's when you need some techniques to calm your nerves in the moment.
I definitely need those. What's your best tip?
My favorite technique is deep breathing. It sounds too simple to work, but it's incredibly powerful. Just before you're about to speak, take a few slow, deep breaths. Inhale slowly through your nose and exhale slowly through your mouth.
How does that help?
It sends a signal to your brain to relax. It slows your heart rate and helps to counteract the physical symptoms of anxiety. It's like a reset button for your nervous system.
A reset button. I like that. I can do that discreetly while I'm waiting to be introduced. What's another technique?
Another powerful tool is visualization. The night before your speech or on the morning of, take a few minutes to close your eyes and imagine the presentation going perfectly.
So I should picture it in my mind?
Yes, visualize yourself speaking clearly and with confidence. Imagine the audience smiling and nodding. Imagine them clapping at the end. When you create this positive mental movie, you are training your brain to expect success, not failure. It helps to replace the "what if it goes wrong" thoughts with "what if it goes right?"
That's a wonderful mindset shift, focusing on a positive outcome instead of a negative one. It sounds like it would really help to build confidence.
It makes a huge difference. And one last tip for when you are actually speaking, focus on connecting with your audience, not on performing perfectly.
What do you mean by that?
Instead of thinking of it as a formal speech, think of it as a conversation. Find a few friendly faces in the audience and make eye contact with them. Smile. When you focus on connecting with people, you forget about being nervous. You are just sharing your ideas with them.
These techniques are amazing. I feel much more prepared to handle my anxiety. But I guess there's no magic trick. At the end of the day, it all comes down to practice, right?
You are absolutely right. The old saying is true. Practice makes perfect. Or, as I like to say, practice makes progress. The more you speak in public, the less scary it becomes.
So, how can I practice in a low-pressure way?
A great first step is to practice in front of a mirror. This helps you get used to seeing yourself speak and allows you to check your body language and facial expressions.
Okay, I can do that. What's the next step?
The next step is to practice in front of a small, supportive audience. This could be your family, a close friend, or even your dog. The goal is to get used to speaking in front of another living being. You can ask your friend for some gentle feedback.
Getting feedback is a good idea. It can help me see what I'm doing well and where I can improve.
Yes, and when you're ready, an amazing step is to join a public speaking club, like Toastmasters. It's a group specifically designed to be a safe and supportive environment for people to practice their speaking skills.
That sounds like a fantastic resource. Everyone there is working on the same skill, so there's no judgment.
Exactly. It's all about taking small, manageable steps to build your confidence. Don't start by trying to give a TED Talk. Start by giving a 1-minute talk to your best friend.
This has been incredibly helpful. I feel like I have a real toolbox of strategies now. I'm still nervous about my presentation, but it's a good kind of nervous now. More like excitement. I feel ready to engage my audience.
That's the spirit. You've got this.
I really do feel more confident now. We hope this conversation has given you more confidence too. Now it's time to practice some of the key sentences from our chat.
It's time for our listen and repeat activity. I'll say a sentence and you repeat it out loud. This is a great way to practice your own speaking confidence. Ready?
Let's start with this one. A very common feeling. I feel anxiety before a presentation.
Here is the next sentence. This is the secret weapon. Good preparation is key to building confidence.
Now, a sentence about a calming technique. I use deep breathing to calm my nerves.
Here's a phrase about your listeners. I want to engage with the audience.
And one final encouraging sentence. Practice helps to boost your confidence.
Fantastic job, everyone! You are all amazing speakers in the making. Now for our interactive prompt. We've discussed the power of positive thinking. We want you to try it right now. Our challenge for you is, think of a time you might need to speak English in front of people. It could be a small meeting or a class presentation. Now I want you to complete this sentence. My presentation will be great because...
For example, you could say, because I am well prepared, or because I am passionate about my topic, or because my audience is friendly and supportive.
Take a moment to think of a positive reason for your success. This is a simple form of visualization, and it's a powerful way to build your confidence.
And that's a wrap on our chat about public speaking. We hope you're feeling less nervous and more excited about the idea of sharing your voice.
We talked about how preparation is your best friend, how to use techniques like deep breathing and visualization to manage anxiety, and the importance of practice to build your confidence. Remember, public speaking is a skill you can develop.
We hope you enjoyed this supportive, chill learning episode. If you found it helpful, please give this video a like. It tells us these topics are valuable to you and helps other learners find our channel.
And if you haven't already, please make sure you subscribe to Tiny English and click that notification bell so you can join us for our next conversation. We would be so happy to have you.
Now for our question of the day. We want to know what makes you feel powerful. What is one topic you feel very confident talking about?
It could be your favorite hobby, your family, your job, or your favorite movie. What is the one subject where you could talk for hours? Let us know in the comments below. Let's celebrate the topics that make us feel like experts.
Thank you so much for your time and your courage today.
Until next time, take a deep breath and speak with confidence. Bye!